I was just heavily delusional. For so long, I've looked at the world through rose-colored glasses, underestimating just how selfish and wicked humans are at their core.
I can understand you're tired of this town.
I've been sitting with this phrase lately, like for weeks going on to months now. Nothing is real anymore. At first, I was sitting in this pool of disappointment, but now I'm just starting to see it for what it really is. Literally, no one cares. In this video, basically, I just want to talk about the shift I'm going through and how I grew up with all these expectations and in a very sheltered way, and my parents being amazing, like sheltered me from a lot. And now all these illusions are falling apart and I'm starting to see the world for what it actually is.
I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here.
And just accept it and just be authentic to myself and just focus on me. Because at the end of the day, I'm the only one I can control. I came to this world alone. I'm gonna leave alone. I should focus on me. Growing up, basically, my expectations was just about like, yeah, I'll school abroad. I did my high school in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we finished high school very early. So straight after high school, like almost immediately after, I moved to Canada. And I just kind of like feel like I'll have these really close friends, and when we grow older, we'll all get married, of course, and we'll have babies and we'll go on trips together and we'll have like couples trips with our partners. That's before the kids. And then we'll have like girls trips in between, like to get away from the guy and just have fun. And yeah, this will be my besties for life, and I'll have this dream job. Actually, I don't even know what my dream job was at the time, but I just had all these expectations, and like people are kind, people are pure. I was just heavily delusional. I don't know why I've always clung to the hope of those things still happening, or finding this amazing guy and being in this relationship, someone who adore me, and having this. I'm not a everybody kind of person. I just want one or two good people, and that does it for me. And I thought at this point I would have all that figured out, you know? And people just keep showing me their true nature. In this section, I just want to focus on the core of my illusion. I already touched on a couple things, but I also want to go deeper into it. One of the core illusion is friendships. Over the last few months, I'll say like about a year, I've just been meeting people who I think that we're gonna be friends, but then end up wanting something from me. When I tell you, it literally blew my mind. Like, I was just like, what? Like, even the people that, and I'm a Christian, strong believer, okay? And even the people that consider themselves to be Christians, the attitude, because some people are just very judgy. But then when you see the things they be doing, and I'm like, I thought you were Mary. I thought you were holier than thou. Like, it's so crazy. A couple people I've met, I wouldn't use the real names, obviously, but let's talk about Louise. Louise is this person that I share a house with, and I have multiple roommates. One of them is Louise for the sake of this video. This girl, amazing. We're quite years apart, you know, but the way this girl, like from the first time I met Louise, I'm just like, you know, I really like you, Louise. Like in my head, obviously I didn't tell her, but I was actively trying like doing things like to get to know this person. And I don't know if you know this, but when you're living with someone, like having roommates or housemates or whatever, the friendship dynamic is not the same as when you guys have known each other prior to moving in together. Like, we're strangers, we're just getting to know each other. So I was always kind of like hell-bent on like going out to hang out with Louise so I can get to know Louise better and, you know, feel her vibe outside the house. Like, you know, that wasn't really happening. It wasn't until a few weeks ago that I found out that Louise was never really interested in being my friend, even though I was interested in being Louise's friend. And it's just funny because when I think about the friendship thing, it's like a relationship where, okay, you meet a guy and you guys are like talking or whatever, and you know, when you get to that part of the relationship and you're like, okay, are we committed? Can we be for real kind of thing? People don't really do that with friendships. Like, okay, so are we friends now? Like, it comes across as weird or something. At first, Louise will ask me questions. Oh, how is this happening? Oh, how was work today? Or what are you up to? Or are you going to the grocery store? When are you coming back? Here I was feeling so touched, and I'm like, okay, I think Louise is feeling some kind of vibe, you know? I was just being freaking stupid because eventually I got to find out by myself that what Louise was doing was keeping tabs on me. So she would know how to like arrange her schedule, or it was collecting information. It wasn't that this person cared. So I'm like, okay, Louise, I see you. I found out that's what Louise was doing, and it really hurt me. I just found out that I was doing it again. I was doing it again. I was just being freaking stupid because I've had a friendship falling out a few years ago now. That's a story for another day. You would think I'll be cautious. And also, I've had my heart a bit torn by the church. And these were people that I consider to be blood, like family. Like when Jesus said, love your neighbors as yourself, I took that shit seriously. I should have listened to the Bible when it says guard your heart. I didn't guard my heart. Whole other story. You think by now I would have learned and be more cautious. I was realizing that Louise wasn't really feeling me like that. And that's okay. Louise never really cared about me. She cared about me as a human being, but she didn't care about me as my person. Not to talk of another friend of mine ish, but we went to college together. She was giving the same vibe of like wanting to use me to like rent a house because yeah, we're in Vancouver, it's expensive, blah blah blah, except you're Fernanda Ramirez. Yeah, you can't afford to live by yourself. I noticed with time, I won't bore you guys with the details because I don't want this video to be too long, but I noticed with time that the only reason she was getting in contact with me was when she thought I was doing okay. Like I posted, when I just moved out of where I was staying for a really long time, I posted a video on the picture or whatever on Instagram. I don't know who sent to me. That was announcing myself before I arrived. I'm never doing that again, except when I actually arrive. And by God's grace, when I actually arrive, I'm gonna keep it low key. You know what I'm saying? So I posted it. That's when she reached out to me. Oh my God, Wilona, how have you been? Blah, blah, blah. Like, and I was just really excited because it's lonely as in this world. Like, oh my God, once you leave college, it's like making friends becomes harder. In college, you lose people, but you meet people at the same time, right? So like once you leave college or university, like making friends is like kind of like harder. So I was just happy this blast from the past came. I'm like, yes, girl. Like every time I want to hang out, she doesn't want to hang out, making up excuses. But I saw she has her people and she's posting her person on her stories. But all she wanted to talk to me about was like house, moving. And she's so good at the game that she actually entertained some of my, because I'm a talker, okay? Once I feel like I can trust you, I would tell you everything. Closed book where I'll tell you everything. You know everything about me, all my secrets. I'm that kind of person. I'm transparent. And that's the kind of friendship I want to have with my girlfriend, you know? So she even indulged and entertained some of my complaints and like my dilemma or my dream, whatever.
Are you stupid or something?
This person was just entertaining all those because of what she wanted. Nothing is real anymore. Like people are just not real anymore. Everything is like political. Everything is like fake. Everything is transactional. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm still holding on to that hope that my people are out there and my person is out there. I met another person that came that only wanted to talk about their business. Well, you know, business with friendship. I understand that, you know, you have work friends, you have gym friends, you have like different type of friends, right? I do get work friends, but it's the fact that this person came and was trying to like bring me into their business, this kind of business, and presented it like, okay, we're friends and the business instead of business and we're friends, because I'm okay with that. And the same thing with this other person I met on the SkyTrain. I'm like, wow, you're so sweet. She's nice and everything. Same thing. It's like this kind of like networking business where when you bring people, you go higher in the hierarchy. So I met these two people. I met a couple people like that. I'm like, yo, are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? Like nothing is real anymore. Like what? There are many more instances. Here I was just talking about how I went to the salon to get my hair done and the hairdresser was just telling me how, yeah, she'll take my hair journey into her personal care. But the thing is, that will only happen as long as I keep going to her salon, and that costs money that I don't have. And another thing happened with this music interview thingy I was on, which I'm very grateful, very appreciative. But then the thing is, the only reason they picked me is because I'm black and they wanted diversity. Like, there are just many instances like this that shows me that people don't actually care about you and nothing actually matters. I believe there are still a few good people, but I just believe those people are very rare. And when you find them, if you find them, hold on to them for dear life, okay? I don't want this video to come across as complaining, because I'm not. I'm just telling and sharing with you guys this thing that it blew my mind, because there have been a lot of people that have come across my path that I'm just giving free information. I'm just talking, I'm helping you. I don't care. Like, I probably will never see you ever after this moment. I help people, and it's not like I was helping those people to get a reward back, but it's like, as I was reflecting, I'm like, wait. These are things I just tell people countlessly. Like, I'm just like, wow, where are people like me in this world? And at first I was thinking, like, I have a couple things, like I have things written down, but it's getting a bit late and I want to wrap this up before I go back inside. But I'm just like, where are people like me? It wasn't until I met people like Love Your Natural, she's July born, a Cancer. Chloe Bailey, July born, a Cancer. Hailey Gamba, July born, a Cancer. I'm just like, and they had similar stories. I'm like, I'm not the problem. There's nothing wrong with me. Immediately I said that, I just thought about Joe in you, like,
The world you live in wouldn't understand.
But she does.
like, it's not me. There are people like me that exist in this world. There's this bus I take to work, and there's this blind man always that sits on the disability seat. And I've noticed a couple times, people are just not even sensitive. People are on their phone and whatever. I'm not saying I'm not among those as per being Gen Z, but I'm still sensitive enough to keep my head up. I guess I'm just observant, because I've noticed he comes around the same time, this exact same bus, and he's blind, and it's literally a disability chair, so it was made for people like him. Some people would sit down and looking at him like, can't you, how ignorant can you be? Like, he has this walking stick. When you see that, even if you have your AirPods on and you see that, just get up and leave. They're fighting him for the chair. Yes, the disabled chair is for like disabled people and seniors. This old woman, yes, you're old, but you're not old that you can't stand up. He's blind. Have mercy, please. That man is used to sitting on that chair all the time. But I guess something changed. People are sitting on the chair now. And he almost fell. And I'm just like, I don't want to swear, but I'm like, I swear, if it had gone on a bit longer one specific day, I would have spoken out for him. They're literally empty chairs, but they want to stay in that one, and nobody in that bus stood up for him. But let's forget about the people. The bus driver, that is your job, right? Not necessarily to the T, but it's a disabled chair. If the bus driver got up and was like, hey guys, please leave that for a seat for the blind guy, or he told that old man to get up, the old man would respect the bus driver's authority. But the bus driver said nothing. And in that moment, I'm like, is humanity lost? Because this guy is blind. And I could see, every time I see his expression on his face when he comes in the bus, he's pretty chill. He looks like a pretty normal guy. And each time I look at him and I'm thinking of my problems and I'm like worried, oh my God, my life is hard. I'm like, I can see my limbs are working. Like, thank you, Jesus. Like, I'm like, dude, I don't know how you do it and have that expression on your face, but good job. And that day I saw this anger on his face. And then for the first time ever since I've been taking that bus, he spoke out and said, this is unacceptable. And still, the bus driver said nothing. Now, I'm kind of like in a phase where I'm accepting that, okay, so this is who people are. And it doesn't mean like there aren't people that are genuinely good and genuinely true in this world, but I'm just done. I spent a huge part of my life people pleasing. I'm done with seeking validation. Like, I just want to focus on myself. I want to heal my gut. I want to heal my health. I just want to focus on my mind and my growth. Yes, I still believe in love and that beautiful, amazing relationship that will find me and my village, my people. But I'm just not going to go out looking for it anymore. I'll focus on me, and I truly believe I'll attract those people. And I'm just accepting, like, everything I thought the world was when I was a child is just not how it is. Like, this is adulthood, Wilona. This is real life. Wake up, child. Like, you're not a kid anymore. This is for reals. Like, this is it. This is how it is. I don't care about the world no more. I just want to focus on me and do better and be better. And I know in God's timing, my people will find me and I won't have to stress. I've had some dark days, but on most days I'm pretty happy, because happiness and joy, it doesn't come from people or things. If you place it on people or things, it means when those people aren't doing well, you're not fine, you're not happy anymore. If you don't get those things, money or whatever, you're not happy anymore. But when your joy radiates from the simple fact that you're alive and you're just like focusing on the journey and embracing the journey of life, you would be happy. And yes, sometimes you have down moments where you're not too happy, but that's you just being sad as a human being, but you're not depressed. I just wanted to share this video, not like coming from a place of complaining, but just coming from a place of realization. And I'm like, wow, so this is how it actually is in the big leagues. And by big leagues, I mean adulthood. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. For the longest time, I've just been like a people pleaser and just like shifting to whatever I think people want of me. But right now, I think I'm just really discovering who I am and falling in love with that person and just getting to know myself and love myself. The case may be true that nothing is real anymore, but I am now. For the first time, I actually feel I'm just sipping into myself. I'm just being who I am and learning to love that person. Earlier of my YouTube videos, I don't know who the heck I am, child. Like, that's why it didn't grow, because I'm just like copying and pasting. But like, I know who I am now. And I'm discovering myself like layers and chapters. And I don't know why I'm about getting emotional and about to cry, but for so long I started people pleasing. I think when I was in elementary, I don't even know who the heck I ever was, because I am just so good at shifting. When I walk into a room, I sense what I think the room wants me to be, and I be it. It's automatic, a switch. So now that I'm uncovering layers of myself and I'm like, okay, this is who you are and you're worthy of love. You're actually amazing. You're imperfect, but you're beautiful. You deserve everything good. And I'm just like, it's amazing. It's okay to let the old version of life fall away. It's okay to let the old versions of you die. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You're becoming. And literally, that is the journey called life. Life is this transformational journey of ups and downs, ebbs and flows, highs and lows, hills and valleys, days, nights, sunshine, rain, pain, everything. So I need you to remember, you're not broken, you're becoming, and I'm here for you. I'm figuring out life and I'm taking y'all with me. Okay, bye, it's getting late, so I'm gonna go. I just got back from worky and work is tomorrow again, so a girl has to go. A girl has to go. A girl has to go. All right, bye guys. Wow.
Got stuck on working on myself. Thought I was wrong and needed help, but I'm just different, something else. No, little by little here, 'cause I